Hey everyone, welcome to Bistégs TV. Today we're making something super quick, easy, and packed with flavor. Sardines with eggs. It's perfect when you need a tasty meal quickly. With just a few ingredients, you'll have a delicious, satisfying meal. So let's dive right in. First, let's get things started by heating up some cooking oil in a pan. Just about a tablespoon, enough to coat the bottom nicely. Once the oil is hot, we're going to add in some minced garlic. Stir it around for a bit and let it sizzle until it turns a light golden brown. The garlic is going to give this dish a fantastic aroma and that delicious savory flavor we all love. Next, it's time for the onions. We're using sliced onions here, and they'll add a touch of sweetness to balance out the flavors. Stir them in with the garlic and keep them moving around the pan for a couple of minutes, just until they soften up and become translucent. This is the perfect base for the rest of our ingredients. Now it's time to add in some fresh sliced tomatoes. Stir them into the mix. The tomatoes will start to soften and release their juices, adding a nice depth of flavor to the dish. Now it's time to add the star of the show, our sardines. Just grab a can, open it up, and pour everything straight into the pan, sauce and all. Gently stir the sardines in with the onions, garlic, and tomatoes. You can break them up a little, but be careful not to overdo it. We want to keep some nice, chunky pieces for that perfect bite. Let it all come together for a minute. Now, let's get the eggs ready. In a separate bowl, crack 4 eggs, being careful not to let any shells slip in. Once they're in the bowl, grab a whisk or even just a fork and give them a good beat. You want to mix the yolks and whites thoroughly until everything's smooth and uniform. This step is important because well-beaten eggs will cook evenly and blend perfectly with the sardines. Keep whisking until the mixture is nice and frothy. This is going to give the dish that creamy, rich texture we're looking for once it hits the pan. All right, now that our eggs are ready, let's bring everything together. Pour those whisked eggs directly into the pan with the sardines, tomatoes, garlic, and onions. As soon as the eggs hit the pan, you want to start gently stirring everything together. The key here is to combine the eggs and sardines without letting the eggs scramble too quickly. Keep the heat on medium to low. This gives the eggs time to cook slowly, allowing all the flavors to really blend together. Once you see the eggs starting to set a little, it's time to season. Add a pinch of salt to enhance the natural flavors, but don't overdo it, as the sardines already bring a nice salty kick. Now, for an extra layer of flavor, we're adding a pinch of umami seasoning. This will give the dish that savory depth that really makes it special. Next, toss in some sliced bell peppers. These will add a bit of crunch and a nice pop of color. Stir those into the mix, making sure the peppers get coated in the egg mixture. Stir occasionally to make sure nothing sticks to the bottom, but let it sit for long enough that the eggs fully cook and the sauce starts to thicken up. You'll know it's ready when the liquid reduces and the dish becomes a bit more solid, but still moist and tender. The goal is to let the eggs absorb all the delicious flavors while creating a nice, hearty texture. It's almost done, so hang tight for just a minute more. And now, for that final touch, add a dash of ground pepper. This gives the dish just the right amount of spice to balance out the richness of the eggs and sardines. Now that everything is in the pan, let it cook for a few more minutes. And that's it. Our delicious sardines with eggs is ready to serve. Can you believe how quick and easy that was? The flavors are rich, the texture is perfect, and it's an incredibly satisfying dish made in just minutes. Thank you so much for watching Bistégs TV. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more tasty dishes. Stay tuned for more mouth-watering recipes. Thank you. Cheers.